Hey, welcome everyone. This is one more video which I'm very interested in creating. This is about the current market condition. I have posted one more video about the current market conditions where I'm telling you uh, how the market is currently behaving and what can we expect it to do as per my analysis, right? So everything that I analyze is a probability and not a prediction. So do not make any kind of move in the market based on only what I say. I request you all to do your own analysis on top of my analysis and then go ahead and do something in the stock market. All right. So, jumping into today's topic, I want to show you one major difference in the monthly time frame of Nifty 50 and in the weekly time frame. So, on your left, you will see the monthly time frame chart. On your right, you will see the weekly chart. Now the monthly chart I have explained in my previous video as well, how it is behaving, what is it's going to do. And we see a good rise here. This was a big red bar, right? The Feb end was ended in negative in a very solid bearish big bar. And in March, we are currently at 18th March 2025. And the growth of the candle seems to be good, but it's not. I mean, the price is growing, right? The price is increasing, but it is not surpassing the previous month's open, right? So my move in the market will be when I see a significant increase in price in the month of March. By the end of March, if I see that this green candle is going to break the high of this candle, of the previous month's candle, then I can easily think that the market is actually going up and there is not going to be any reversal anymore. Now coming to the weekly time frame. Okay, on the monthly time frame also the trend is falling, right? And it has been falling. So this is a very basic trend line that we can draw over here. This is basically a trend chart and not a trend line. So let's create a trend line as well. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So this is a trend line. The lower one is a trend line. The upper one is a trend channel. Okay. Both are falling. And the March candle is still between the trend line and the trend channel. Okay. So it's the time to wait and not rush. Coming to this time frame, the weekly time frame. Now you see the trend channel and the trend line is again showing us that the market is falling. And what I want to specifically mention in this video is the previous week. Okay, that was 17th Feb, I would say. 1 second. Yeah. So the 17th Feb week, right? Between the 17th Feb week and the next week post that, that is the 24th week, there was a gap down. Okay. If you can see this gap down here, let me show it to you with this. There was a gap down right in this area. Now, post that, the market has been sideways, moving sideways. Now, the current week, the March 17th week, has covered the gap down, right? It has covered the gap down. Okay. Okay, basically, this was the gap down. And now this candle, the current week, that is a 17th March week candle, has broken the gap down. That means the price gap that was created has been covered by this candle, the current week candle. But before being too excited and too happy about the gap has been covered and let's enter the market right now. I suggest that you all wait for this week to get over. Check how this candle moves, whether it is still going up, whether it stays above the gap up, or it comes below the gap. Basically, it comes below the gap that was created, right, in the past few weeks, 3 weeks. So it is said that the market will always try to cover its gap. Whenever a gap down or a gap up is created, whether you see it in a monthly time frame, weekly or daily time frame, because we are talking about investment right now, the price will always try to cover the gap. Okay. And once the gap is covered, then the direction of the trade or the price is decided. So now we see today is the second day of the week of the current week, 17th March week. And what we are seeing is that the gap has been filled. But because we are looking at the monthly and the weekly time frame, I want you to wait and wait for the end of the week. That is Friday. Friday is 18, 19, 20, 21st. So wait till the 21st, see where this candle closes. And then based on that, the first day of the next week, that is Monday, what kind of candle is formed, whether it is breaking the high or the low of the current week's candle. Based on that, you decide whether you want to go long or you want to go short in the market. Okay. This was my analysis of the current market condition. Keep watching. If you have liked what I have said, share it with your friends because investment looks very easy, right? Everybody says that you put money in the stock market and your money will grow in time. If you enter at the right point in the stock market, the entry also decides where your exit will be and your and what kind of gains or losses your exit will have. It all depends on your entry point. But let me tell you, let me close this video by saying that it's never too late to enter the stock market. You just need to know where you want to enter. Okay. And entry points are usually based on how the market is currently moving. And I'm creating videos of how the market is currently performing, how and where the prices are going. So keep watching, keep sharing with your friends and with your closed people who work in the stock market, who have recently entered the stock market. Let them have the knowledge and let everybody make money. My videos are usually based on learn and earn strategies. So keep learning, keep sharing, and subscribe if you're a new viewer. All right. See you in the next video.